3 things you should know if you are considering converting to Islam. If you were like me 10 years ago, wondering what is the truth, I just want to know the truth, listen to this. Number one, Muslims are lovely people and they truly believe, and they will tell you this, that they are worshipping the same God as the God of the Bible. It's just a newer revelation. But my problem with this is the God of the Quran contradicts the God of the Bible constantly. They don't have the same name. And before you say that God means Allah in Arabic, the God of the Bible had a specific name, and that name is Yahweh. And that name is never mentioned in the Quran. And that is the name that God used himself to reveal himself as many times in the Bible. That is the name that got Jesus on the cross because he called himself Yahweh to the Jewish people. That is what got him on the cross. If he is not calling himself Yahweh, I'm not sure if it's the same God. My second point, heavens are total opposite of each other, and heaven is where we're going to be spending eternity. It is seriously a long time. It's so much longer than a short period of time here on earth, 80, 90 years, however long we're going to live. This is forever. And so it's really important that we go into the right place. The Bible says that heaven is going to be somewhere where there's no marriage, no sex. We're just worshipping God all the time. Islamic belief is that there's going to be sex in heaven. Every man is going to get a virgin maiden. That's what it says in the Quran, virgin maidens that have never been touched before. Islamic belief in heaven is that you get whatever you want, basically. Someone said to me, where would you rather go? I'm going to the biblical heaven where everyone's equal. There's no maidens, there's no sex slaves, none of that. And thirdly, I don't mean this offensively because this does get a lot of people defensive, but it is just a fact that we do need to discuss. The most authentic Islamic hadiths say that Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 years old and that they consummated the marriage when she was 9 years old. I'm not trying to be rude or offensive when I say this because it's just a fact. It's just something that if you read the most authentic hadiths, it's there in plain sight. So I'm not trying to upset anyone by saying this, but it is just a fact and it does need to be talked about and not just brushed under the carpet like what a lot of people do. It happened. I can't follow a man that did that. However, Jesus was perfect. Jesus never married. Jesus only went around doing good, healing people. Jesus's ministry on earth wasn't to get married, it was to set people free. He healed so many people. He did only good things. He didn't have time for women, especially young women. And so I'm going to follow someone that lived a flawless, perfect life on this earth. And a lot of people will say that, oh, everyone married a young person back in the day. That was normal. Muhammad is supposed to be the perfect prophet of all time. So you're supposed to follow his every example. If Muhammad is your prophet, you have got to be perfectly okay following his footsteps. So you've got to be okay with giving your 6-year-old daughter away in marriage. You've got to be okay with seeing your 9-year-old daughter consummate a marriage with a 50-year-old man, because that is following Muhammad's example and footsteps. And I can't do that. I can only follow Jesus's footsteps. Jesus loved people. Jesus forgave people. Jesus prayed for people. Jesus was perfect. And so I'm going to follow him. I'm not going to follow someone that came 600 years after him and did the total opposite of him. Many people don't understand the Trinity, and that is why they decide to go and follow Muhammad. And that is not always the answer. The gospel is a mystery. The Bible says that the gospel is a mystery, and God's not asking you to understand it. He's asking you to trust him. He's not asking you to have all the answers of the Trinity, but he is saying, will you trust me? Because it doesn't make sense. The Trinity is the most bizarre thing. Yet, when you truly research, when you truly study, and when you truly ask God for wisdom and answers, He will answer you. He did it for me, and now I do fully understand the Trinity. It makes perfect sense to me. But 10 years ago, when I was looking for the truth, when I was looking for the right answer, I needed to know, how does this Trinity work, Lord? So that's why I looked into Islam, because Islam's like takes the Trinity away but gives you the same God. But it isn't the same God. There are so many differences. So I hope this helped. I hope this encourages you. I hope it doesn't offend you. That is not my intention at all. I just hope this video helps you to really decide to make that choice